Hello, everybody. My name is M.S.C. and thank you for joining me today in Balloon Star Defense 6. Today, we're going to be blackboarding the map middle of the road. First thing we got to do is change our hero to Sonic. She's the only good one in this whole game. So now we're going to load up our game, and today we're only doing easy mode because I'm way too lazy for doing anything other than that. Also, I don't want this recording to be 3 hours long because YouTube doesn't like when I post video more than 4 seconds. Alright then, so let's start up the game. And I'm actually going to change our targeting to last. Because if you didn't know that if you change your targeting to last and use your ability, it actually goes to the beginning of the track if there's balloons there, which is really useful. So it's really useful to use that at the start of rounds like 28 or 27. Why am I changing the effect scale? No one will ever know. As this audio was recorded after I took the video, because one, I'm not talented enough to do them all at the same time. Sorry, I'm not good at this whole thing, as this is the first time I ever used my voice. But we're actually going to get down to Boomerang now, because Soda will only hold until Leads come, and we also need to get the upgrade Red Hot rings. But also, I think it's a little weird. Okay, I know this is a stupid monkey game, but it doesn't make sense how a monkey can hold a red hot ring. How? Okay, hold on. How hot does metal have to be to glow red? Let's see how hot. It says, according to Google Overview AI, it says it has to be 525 degrees Celsius or 977 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't think the monkeys. I don't think it's actually that. I think they're just painting the boomerangs with their red spray paint they got from the dollar store. I don't think they're actually red hot. But then, how do they pop leads? Also, how does his boomerang not get dull? Is he just like sharpening his boomerang all the time? How does it not get dull? How does it not get dull? I know this is a kid's game about monkeys fighting inanimate objects, but yet again, we need to bring some level of realism into this. How does it, one, not dull, two, not burn his hand off, and three, where are the balloons coming from? Where are these balloons coming from? There's no way they're just naturally generated. What is this, Minecraft like generating checks? Stupid. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Ignore me for my idiocracy. But first thing we're gonna. But why am I saying first thing? This is the middle of the recording. It's actually more like the beginning, but it's the middle. You know what I mean? All right. Well, I'm bad at this game, but I think we're gonna. Was that a lizard? We're actually gonna upgrade to more glyphs. But what does that upgrade stand for? MORAR. Multiple object advanced efficacy. Huh. Never knew that. Well, now I know that. Never going to have to use that knowledge again, but now we have an actually half decent defense that'll last us until anything higher than 4 HP comes out. So that should be about until around 40 or around 30. But until then, we should be good. I think I'm going to start a navy with monkeys and rubber ducks. First thing we need is some submarines that can see all the way across the map, except when there's buildings in the way. Because I guess binoculars can see pretty far across the map. I guess we're gonna get intercontinental ballistic missiles to fight helium in rubber. That's right. We're using war technology to fight helium and rubber. Because that's just how this game works. Yep. Now we have our intercontinental ballistic missiles to fight helium. It's pretty expensive nowadays. I should just harvest them. Start a farm. Well, who cares? I'm starting a military now. And are those ducks? Never mind. Now we're going to be fighting balloons with missiles and ducks. Oh, but speaking on the topic of where does one the boomerang monkey supply come from? Where does the monkey sub get enough ammo of intercontinental ballistic missiles to hide in his submarine? Where is it coming? Is it Bluetooth? Is it connected to a factory via Bluetooth? Let's see. Can I get one more sub in there? Perfect. We can get one more sub. We need to optimize every single piece of gameplay. Oh, we're almost done already. Oh, we're almost done with this whole video. Perfect. All right. Now we just need one more set of intercontinental ballistic missiles, and we should be good until round 40. Because by then, we should be able to destroy the Moab, mother of all balloons, in about 4 seconds. My goal is actually to instantly eviscerate this big balloon. Because if I cannot instantly eviscerate it, I have failed. Maybe I should save it for a first strike. and send a nuke. That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, maybe we'll nuke the balloons. We're already using intercontinental ballistic missiles, so might as well. Oh yeah, it says that the missiles do extra damage to Moab and ceramic balloons. Ceramics. How are ceramic balloons so fast? They're made of clay, and clay is a lot heavier than helium, and they also carry like 15 times more balloons inside of the clay. Like, how does that work? Or speaking of balloons being inside of each other, how does Pierce work? How does Pierce work? If I like throw a dart at a finally thankfully we can end the recording. Hold on, wait a second. Is there more? Hold on. Go home. Do I have more gameplay? Wait, no. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Why do I have to? Ugh. Well, now we're only allowed to use primary munkets, which means we can't set up our intercontinental ballistic missile setup, which kind of sucks. So we're going to do the same thing with Sada. Yet again, how does Pierce work? Because the balloons are clearly inside of each other. So how? It's like a dart monkey has one Pierce. It throws a dart at a balloon, like a blue balloon, and it hits the blue balloon behind it. How does it just not pop both layers of the blue balloon? Wait. No, wait, no. Oh, God, I'm stupid. How does it throw the dart at the blue balloon but only pop one layer but not the other? As soon as it hits the balloon, does it just, like, despawn? Does the chunk not load that it's in? Does it just despawn? How does that work? Well, for our defense, we might not be able to have intercontinental ballistic missiles, but we are able to have bombs. And if you're gonna tell the boom balloon reference, I don't know, Google it. Don't Google, you won't find anything. But it's also from the line Benjamin says, which is from a song that I don't know if I'm allowed to name on YouTube without getting copyrighted. I don't know how copyright works in YouTube. Please don't flame me in the comments. Well, since we can't use nukes, we can use cluster bombs, which, I mean, pretty similar. Same thing. We're still fighting helium, but who cares? God, this game plays more. I need something to talk about. Oh yeah, who loads the cannon and shoots it? Is there like a monkey inside of the cannon? Because I know there's a monkey inside the tack shooter, but is there a monkey inside the cannon reloading and firing? Well, so they have this whole supply issue where does it get the ammo from? Where does it get the ammo? Where does it come from? That's the thing. They have infinite ammo. Where does it come from? Is there like a wormhole inside of the bomb shooter that allows it to have infinite cannons and gunpowder? It doesn't make sense. Nothing about this game makes sense. It's a game for kids about monkeys fighting balloons. None of it makes sense. Why am I even trying to apply logic to this game? God, I'm a lost cause on society. Well, what is the garbage truck doing? Oh well. Alright, let's garbage truck now. Why are we getting a magic? Why are we getting an ice monkey? Oh, oh, the hotkeys. Oh, I didn't even know this hotkey worked. Now we can get monkeys. Okay, why is the ice monkey in primary? The ice monkey should be in the magic monkeys category. It doesn't make any sense. But now we're gonna get our multi-object advanced ricocheting glaive guy. Oh yeah, and camo balloons. Are these monkeys blind or something? How do they not see the bright green balloons? I know they have camo on them, but they can't be that blind. Wait, but how does the bomb shooter hit balloons at all? On the topic of visibility of balloons, how does it hit anything? It can't even see anything. There's no one operating it unless there's like a guy inside of there, like the tack shooter, but I highly doubt there is. God, I need to stop trying to apply logic to a stupid monkey game created by Kiwis, created by flightless birds. I don't know, mate. Well, let's just continue going on with this. This is the most boring defense I've ever seen. Can I not do anything more creative than this? Well, here come the camo balloons. Just don't make any sense. Oh, now we have crossbow. A crossbow next to a bomb. Great. Oh, but back to camos. How does wristbands on a monkey help them see camo balloons? But even if like the recursive the cluster bombs, if it hits a non-camo balloon, but there's a camo balloon right by it, and the cluster bombs explode, how does it not? How do the camo balloons not get in the crossfire? I'm so. Oh wait, hold on. You can place. Oh, you can place monkeys on top of the water tower. Pretty cool. I might use that later in the video, but I don't know. And we're only 10 minutes into the recording, which means I have I don't know. How long does the video need for me to get views? Under 20 minutes. Okay. I used Yahoo to Google that one. Did I say I used Yahoo to Google that? Oh wait, we're almost done with the. Oh, we're almost done with this. Why am I getting a glue gunner? It's useless. Oh, well, there we go. All right then. Last game mode. Deflation. What about inflation? Let's talk about inflation. Hold on. Inflation. Well, for a project I did in school one time, I for one of my topics, I was a blacksmith. We had to dress up as an occupation from ancient times, and we had to explain it. We had to explain what they did. I needed my presentation to be about 2 minutes long. So the way I got there was I talked about how inflation worked. I don't know what my thought process was, but then later I didn't even have a script. See, we were allowed to bring a script on there, but I, like the idiot I was, didn't print one out. So I went up there, and about halfway through it, or like 30 seconds in, I just stuttered and I died. But then I kid you not, my teacher, he said, "Good job memorizing it." I did not memorize any of my speech. It was the most disastrous speech or most disastrous presentation anyone could have done. It was so utterly bad. How did I get to talking about inflation? I don't know, but I was dressed up as I decided to do a blacksmith, and I talked about how inflation worked with metal coins and coin clipping. I don't know. I don't even think half of it was real. I was just ranting, trying to get that 2 minutes in so I could get that easy A. And somehow, some way, by some miracle of God, I passed and got actually 100%. I'm pretty sure I got 100% on that. I don't know how. I think my teacher wasn't watching half my presentation and just wanted to get it over with. I don't know, man. That was a horrible, horrible time for me to be alive and doing a presentation. Because I hate presentations in school. They all suck. They all suck. Well, they don't suck. I suck. Oh, yeah, and in that same class later in the year, I made a movie. I made a movie about Leonardo da Vinci. And that movie was one of the best things I'd ever made. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know why I did it, but it was actually pretty good. I mean, the class, like, they all laughed at it. I think they were laughing at me being absolute. I was going, wait, no, sir, please, no, let me abandon for you. I don't know why they were. I literally, I wanted to walk out the classroom, let the video play, and come back in when it was over because it was that corny. And my friend, I asked him because I needed a couple of actors, and this was on a school Chromebook, so the quality, there was like a total of 4 pixels. It was horrible. It was on a school Chromebook. Yeah, so I was recording, and I wanted my friend to get on this recording, but he didn't want to because he thought it was corny. But one of my other friends actually chose to because he actually did something. He actually like played 5 roles, and I did a credit scene at the end. I did credits. It was pretty funny. It was actually pretty cringe, but it was pretty funny. I my teacher wouldn't let me record during class, so I had to record after school during office hours. And I actually had to miss part of band class to record. And I came in. So one day of recording, pretty sure it was the last day of recording. Me and my friend, he was also in band. We finished up the recording, and we went up to band because it ended. And here's the thing: we came in as they were playing the second to last song, and we came in and we played the last song and left. We were there for about 2 minutes, and that was it. Oh, I didn't even realize we used all of our money. We have $0 now. Wow, my bank account in this game matches my bank account in real life. That's sick. Well, all right. Oh, and for the Mona Lisa, because it was kind of like a history of the Mona Lisa thing. Um, we used my friend. We took a red wig, we put it on him, and I just put that image of him onto the actual photo of the Mona Lisa, and I printed it out, and I put it on some and I glued to some cardboard and carried that around during the recording and as the thing was being presented. And I made this horrible paper cotton ball beard. It was so bad and corny and cringy. I don't know why I ever did it, but I did it, and that's one of my favorite INS projects I've ever made. Yeah, it was for history class, history, individuals, and geography. I don't know, same thing. Yeah, but I still hate presentations in school. I think they all suck. I think they're all horrible. Yeah, I don't know why I ever chose to do it. I should have just did like a standard presentation or something that wasn't cringy. But hey, at least I didn't have to talk or say anything during it, which is pretty good. But oh, great, we're almost done with this. I can finally rest and not have to make this recording again. Perfect. All right, well, come on, last round, well, second to last round. One more round to go. Up. Oh no, camo leads. Oh, how did you not pop with a bomb right on them? Well, who cares? Pop these last few balloons, and now comes the BFB, the big freaking balloon. I'm not allowed to say the other thing. And there it is. We are done with easy mode. Thank you all for watching this video and watching me be an idiot. But thank you. See ya.